Everyone sang around here. I'm not sure if I'm live right now, but I think I should be. We're just gonna go on with the game, and we're just gonna keep streaming. Anyway, I think we should be live right now. I think we should have here something that's gonna show that we're live, but it doesn't matter. It seems like it's not showing up. Yeah, so last time we had this army here that has been disloyal because of this co-consul or head of the Fabi member, the Fabia Prima Hispanicus. That seems that is unloyal, although I think that the loyalty of God is increasing. Now, we also have a war exhaustion here that it's going to give us less military experience, although no, it's going down actually. So I think this is the one, Fabia Prima Hispanicus, but this is the head of the Fabi family, Fabia Secunda. Fabia Prima, all of them are named Fabi. Fabia Prima, all of them are actually Fabia Prima. Fabia Secunda. Stuff like that. So this is the situation now, we're just losing something. And like I said, this woman, of course we could bribe her and increase loyalty even more, but loyalty is increased anyway because we gave her free hands or something. We also bring to trial, we have a very low chance. Our base of Fabia Prima Hispanicus 31 and corruption. This is increased by corruption, which is actually 0. But we don't want to get even more tyranny, so we're just gonna leave it the way it is. Now, most important is we've got enough stability. So what I want to do now is to declare war on Carthage again, and we can actually... No, the Senate is not gonna agree with it. We could... I think we have fabricated another claim, basically, if I'm not wrong, against Carthaginians, but since the Senate is not going to agree with this, at least for now, and this is going to be, a little bit of trouble. So all in all, things are looking better, I think. For harvest, this is not interesting. But these are the controlled armies that we have. These guys are building roads, I think. Yeah, that's right, they're building roads, and we're gonna let them build roads even furthermore. Let's just send them right here, build it here. Okay, so they should build roads now. Come on, go ahead and build it. There you go. You gotta move, of course, slowly here. But who cares? Oh yes, they're moving actually now even quicker because the roads are being built. So we should just move our armies actually quickly. Now they're building it here as well. I would say things are looking actually very good in our empire. And we have now, if you gotta take a look here, 469 provinces. A huge stability, a lot of cohorts. And if I'm not wrong, we're also making a lot of money. Now what I would also like to do was to build some more stuff, especially in Italy. I want to develop Italy as maximum as we can. Now another thing we can do is to attack these guys. I think some of them, they must be independent, but since the Senate is not supporting us at all right now. Because military faction, it has absolutely no seats, to say the least, so we're gonna have to increase this to just, that's right, just try to support them a little bit. Now, as you can see, we can declare war on them. Either on these guys or on these guys, both of them, they are independent. Now, against these guys, we could have some chance. I'm just waiting to, for aggressive expansion to go down a little bit, and then we can declare war and take all of them out. We have an army here, and then we're gonna declare war on Massilia, and then on Carthaginians, of course. It would also be something important. Now these guys are not, as you can see, they're not any more rebellious, and they're also not losing too much stuff now because of them. This is one thing. Now I'm gonna wait for aggressive expansion to go down a little bit, and I'd like to build some stuff in Rome. Let's see if we could colonize something. No, it seems that it's not working. What about here? Not yet. Good here, government could also import some stuff. Let's see, we got plenty of food actually, we don't actually need to import food now. But we could import something else, such as war elephants discipline from Patagonia. Will allow only war elephants, but if you're gonna, for example, import it in our capital, perhaps it would be better. What about earthenware from Kubia? More research points. Metropolitania. Murder. More research points here, for example, would bring us. Okay. Oh, something such as precious metals from Transpadana. More provincial loyalty will cost 15. Yeah, I think that would be, for example, something important. More precious metals. And let's just import something else first. I don't know what exactly. First, maybe. Starting experience, marble, local civilization level. From Yoya, perhaps. We got 2 out of 2 stuff. Let all know that we consider Salama guilty. A travesty, but we are powerless to act. Yeah, let's consider him guilty, I mean, why not? He might be guilty. Okay, let's put Valeus, which is a Roman minor character. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Missed it. Right, another thing we wanted to do after waiting that our risk expansion should go down was to build more buildings around here. So what can we do? Let's build, for example, what do we have here actually? Port trades, bountiful olives, a gift, Rome Gate's olive blessing, wisdom shrine, Rome Gate's olive blessing until 693. Yeah, this one is better. That's what. Bountiful harvest. More money or stability? Actually gonna need more money now. That's right. Build ships, recruit cohorts, construct city buildings, or construct fortresses, for example. So let's start doing this, for example. Let's construct more fortresses. Only one would be enough. More barracks as well. I mean, why not? More slave estate in Italy. We've got a lot of money. Perhaps more mines. I mean, why not? In Italy, we cannot construct any mines anymore. Or right there, maybe. A lot of farming settlements is, again, another thing that we should build. Tribal settlement. And provincial legation, migration, speed, population, assimilation. That, I think, is also good. So now another fortress is what we could build. Doesn't seem that we're gonna be able to build this. Alright, here. Yeah, let's do it. But this is gonna cost us a training camp, which will bring us more manpower. Foundry, starting to experience in population output. Marketplace, more commerce value. Tax office. We should tax our populations even more. Court of Law, provincial loyalty. So this one I'm gonna have to do at the periphery, including in Carthage. And wherever we have the possibility to build something. In Massalia to Academy, research points and population promotion speed. Also like to do this in Italy. Granary, provincial food capacity. Library, local citizen happiness. Yes, of course. Forum, local freeman happiness. That we have actually built it in all of our provinces, possibly. Or almost. Meal, local slave output. Temple. Population conversion speed. I don't think we can build something else in Italy actually, but I'd like to go in the north and do this like right there. Huh? Theater, primary culture happiness and population assimilation speed. Let's do this a little bit in Africa. And around here, if possible, but we don't have any other provinces where we could actually build this. Because we're building something almost everywhere. In each and every province. Well, almost, to say the least. I think we're also building theater, right? Yeah, we're also building theater and aqueduct will increase population capacity. Perhaps also here, if possible. For example, in Rome. Would be, of course, good. And in Rome, we cannot build anything there right now. Okay, so we have a lot of investments, but this will increase our money tenfold, to say the least. I'm pretty sure about that, once we're gonna have them. And the question is how much we're gonna wait. Let's just wait until the aggressive expansion will go down to 15, and then we're just gonna declare war. Like I said, it's gonna be either on Carthage or on somebody else. Oh, they are already at war with somebody, so we should just go for it. Since all these guys will join except Cyrenaica, because they have military access through Carthage. Guys, no, because actually they are too far away. I think that's actually the problem. They are exporting something. But whatever, it doesn't matter. So we should just declare war on them and then annex an even bigger part of their territory. We got plenty of units here. They got 41 cohorts and a little bit of money, but still provinces. Because you're gonna have to release these regions as well, and even if this will increase our aggressive expansion, it's not gonna be a problem. So let's just do this. We can also declare war on these guys, but we're gonna do this later. We still got a lot to conquer, that's for sure. And these guys, these are our allies, and they are at war with so many nations. However, how is it they didn't call for our help? These guys are not at war with anyone just yet. The Ilar Jets, yeah, they have, however, a lot of division, or a lot of cohorts. So yeah, let's just declare war on Carthage, because it makes no sense that we should just wait. We shouldn't wait. It says that many of these tiny nations of ours will join. And other nations of them will also join, so we're not gonna lose anything. Take that region. And then we should just go and wipe them out. We should actually go for, directly for their, territory here. We could also go on our territory. Wait a minute, what about you guys? We should just go and hunt fleets. And we got 2 armies here that I think should do a great job. We shouldn't have a trouble. They got 41 divisions and a little bit of money. But I think that we should just take them out. I'm pretty sure about that. So we're just about to take some of their territory. We're just gonna take it, it's not gonna be a problem. The Sicilians will also attack them, they're gonna have a lot of enemies now. Or we can, yeah, let's increase the discipline here. And we could also increase our stability even more, I think. Perhaps a new invention? What could we do? Let's see what we got. Omen power. State religion happiness, monthly popularity, ruler gain, monthly loyalty of everything, I think. Spear reputation, war cost, and diplomatic stance cost. War score cost minus 5%. This one could be also interesting. War propaganda. Let's do it. Proxima, improve opinion maximum 10%. Right, so we're just gonna wait and try to take this territory out. Oh, we have already taken this. Although this is ours, yeah, this is our territory. Now these guys, unfortunately, cannot help us because they are at war with so many other nations. And it's also the fact that we cannot help them, that's the truth. So we still got some time and we're gonna build all this stuff. And some tribal settlements and some other stuff. We should also actually put up some new towns here near Rome, because this is a major metropolis. Which means if you can take a look here, we should have it right there. For example, Ostia should be transformed into a city, but we can't. It is already a city, alright? Yeah, they already have city status. Same thing here. This one is a settlement. We cannot afford, we're getting some political influence if we want to do this. And we will of course do this. Of course, we can also need farming settlements and stuff like that. So, we should just see. I'm not even sure where the Carthaginians are having their troops, since they have no troops there. We're directly besieged there. Actually, they have 5,000 men there. That could basically help them. Now these guys are hungry for themselves. But the Carthaginians are being eaten. Look at them, they have so many enemies. Moral of the army is 10%. Aggressive expansion change. But nothing's gonna help them. And we're also losing some men here, or 2 legions are losing men. It might be possible we're not gonna be able to take this. it might be possible because of the attrition. Our allies here, they also joined the war against Carthage, but they have plenty of enemies in the north. The gods of war, blessing of war, model of the armies, monthly war exhaustion, cohort recruitment with army maintenance, moral of navies. Yeah, this one I think is the most important. We're just about to take this, but I don't think we're gonna do it because we're losing so much manpower. Look at this. And the Carthaginians have, oh, it seems that they are actually... Okay, you should go, I don't know, like right here. 0 attrition. So they're arriving with 27,000 men. They could defeat us for good. I think they're gonna try to attack us here. We should just intervene with this guy. No, they're just, yeah, they're attacking now. We should just go and help. I hope we're gonna make it in time. They're getting a lot of troops. Yeah, they're gonna be, we should just defeat them. So that's how this is going to work. If we're gonna defeat them at once, it's gonna be great. We should replenish with these guys and then we should just keep moving forward. Since they are very advanced, I don't understand how. But they're getting the upper hand in this. If they would arrive with this 8,000 men, perhaps they would do it. Okay, we won this. I'm not even sure who actually managed to... But we're just gonna have to send some guys back anyway. Yeah, we're gonna have to send these guys back and replenish them. They're just trying to take this back. But we defeated them a little bit. We've managed to take this, so this is important already. Right, you should go and attack right there. And this game is so fucking annoying with this fucking savings. And you should just replenish first. So they still have 16,000, 5,000. Still 41 divisions and almost no money. So they're gonna run bankrupt. Yeah, they're just managing to leave. I just want to capture this army and defeat them. By the time we're gonna, you know, besiege something else, for example. Because here we're being well supplied. I don't understand what the fuck is saving every fucking month. It's unfucking believable. Now they have 21,000 guys. We should just wait and replenish a little bit more first. And then we're gonna see what we're gonna do. They're basically being besieged everywhere, I have to say. Right, we are just supplying very well. They might want to attack us somewhere else. Oh, these guys have actually sieged them right there. Right, Claudia Prima should do her job right there. So are they actually occupying us somewhere? No. They got less fleets than we have, almost. Finally, after so much time. We're just gonna have to wait until we can replenish. Citizens abroad and free men at home. And then we're gonna launch another siege right there. So you go there and siege them, you're gonna stay behind and replenish, just in case they will attack. They are already attacking and are defeating us a little bit. But they're still being occupied, I have to say. They might have some real trouble. Not only importing a lot of stuff. Wait, I think we're gonna have to import food right away. Let's do it with grain. From Sardinia, I think will be alright. do we have here? Nothing. So they are getting the upper hand into this, I'm not sure how. But this is how it seems. They have 27,000, we're gonna have to replenish here at maximum. Just a bit more stability. They are just gonna try to attack us, but we're doing a very fine job here. We are replenishing. 39,000. So we could go after these guys and beat them again. Because they do have some manpower and plenty of everything and no rebel situation right now. So we're just gonna go after them and try to beat them. Right, here we're gonna start losing manpower again, but I hope that we're gonna make it good. They're trying to run away, but we are stronger than they are, and we're gonna beat them to death. Hopefully. Where are they going? In Vigilia. We got 8,000 men there again. Let's just go there. Okay, -4. Okay, let's take these regions around here because I would like to annex them as well. There are ports and they are so important. Here comes these guys with 25,000 men, although they have their entire nation occupied. They are trying to help us against Carthage as far as I can see. Now this is a good thing. And in the meantime, the aggressive expansion has also decreased, to say the least. They got 20,000 men and still some manpower. 68,000 troops there. It's incredible. I'm just about to take this. Okay, let's go there. 18,000. We're just about to take this. 26% war score for us. Carthage is being actually, I think they're gonna try to attack us here because we're losing, okay, so we did it. Now we're just gonna have to go back and replenish a little bit. It was a very cruel siege, so let's go back and replenish. At maximum, if possible. Right, we're gonna defeat this army for good. Then we did it. That's fantastic, okay. But the Carthaginians will still go into war and try to take us out. They have less divisions, less money, less manpower. So we're getting the upper hand in this battle. We took this as well. Let's just keep conquering here. And hopefully we're gonna replenish very quickly right there as well. 19,000, that's great. We got plenty of manpower anyway. Just keep conquering, 45%. Here they come, 27,000 men. Yeah, I still got a really big army. They're gonna try to take out our tiniest of armies. But once we're gonna replenish with this army, we're gonna send them out and defeat them again. 45%. Yeah, they're beating our allies. But we're just gonna go after them and attack them right away. %. I think it's time to go after them already. Let's go there. I think they're gonna try to attack them right there. So let's go after them already. Yeah, it's gonna be a battle that our allies will lose, but hopefully win with prosperity, more stability. Yeah, let's do this. Unfortunately, gonna win this. 47%. They're still gonna win this. This is unbelievable. They have so many enemies. Where are you going? No, just move right there, actually. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. You stupid motherfucking piece of shit. You're really gonna have to defeat this army if you want to take something else. And this is unfortunately going to take a lot of time. Yeah, they are now taking part into this major battle. They keep moving forward. I think this one will be important. Yeah, we're really gonna have to defeat this army. Fucking bullshit, eh? Wait, let's just send these guys and besiege this area because we're gonna have to take it if we want to do something here. Now going after them is of course good, but it's not gonna help us too much, I think. Come on, give me a fucking break with this fucking autosave shit. It's happening every fucking month. You stupid motherfucker. Come on, what the fuck is going on, man? We're just gonna have to go around this area. This is so fucking bullshit. And then they're gonna come back around here. We're gonna have to move back here. And shit like that. Okay, let's see if they're gonna make it. Oh yes. Oh yes. Finally. Alright, so we have beat them very drastically, and we should just... War score should be now more in our favor, to say the least. I'm not sure where they will retreat. We could go, for example, try to go here, and besiege them right there. Maybe we're gonna catch them another army, you never know. 36 troops and almost no manpower. Yeah, they're just gonna be destroyed, I hope. Important is to take this settlement. If you're gonna take this, it's gonna be great. 52% war score. Yeah, we're still going after them with this army. Not sure if we're gonna be able to take this territory here, but we're gonna try at least. I think they're gonna retreat here. No, they have retreated in the north. Wait a minute. No, you just go there, you stupid shit. Right, so hopefully we're gonna take this. Yeah, they're moving back and they're gonna start the war again. They're trying to attack us, they're not going against somebody else, but against us. Against our armies. However, we're doing a better job here. We have sent so many armies and troops. And we've got actually so many armies that can occupy all of Carthage very soon. Okay, so we have taken... Oh my god, we have already taken this. This is incredible. I didn't even expect this to happen. The Carthage has another... No, this is Siculia. Another territory that has not been taken yet. Yeah, they got some territories around here. But frankly, I don't think they are able to do something. And around here, we could, for example, take... Or we could just wait here for them to arrive. I think this must be a better idea. Our allies will anyway occupy the rest of the territory until the war score will increase to maximum. And then we're gonna make peace with them. Actually, I wanted to make peace with them because I wanted to liberate these two armies. This is what I actually thought. So we got a new consul now. Listen, we've got plenty of money, but actually I was hoping that we're gonna have even more money. And we're not building anything just yet. Oh yes, we can go on with this thing here. Supply limit most important, but this one is actually even more important. It's gonna give us a lot of money because they're not gonna have to maintain a lot of forts. Yeah, just I thought. 64, 83. Alright, it's done. That's perfect. Is there any other Carthaginian settlement that has not been taken? I don't think so, right? These guys will take this territory first. Shit. No, actually it's ours. It's ours. And Carthaginians, they are completely occupied. Yet they still got some territory that hasn't been taken. They are attacked by Chalicia. I'm not sure who these guys are. They got no money, they got nothing. And more than 68 I don't think we're gonna get. 68% war score. Actually, we could get some territory in here, for example. Let's actually try because we're not forced to make peace now. So, or these guys. Britannia, these guys would join us as well in war. Right, there are some barbarians in the north, and there is also Macedon that is expanding in a blink of an eye. I don't understand how they do it, how they're doing it. Level 11, level 12. These guys are also stronger. They have 265 cohorts. These guys have 191, plenty of enemies yet. And they have less provinces because they might have a huge rebellion somewhere, although I don't understand, I don't know where. Perhaps right here in the northern. That's why plenty of not too much money, but plenty of manpower and cohorts. I think they still gotta do it. Level 9. They have a lot of enemies and less territory. This is very good. This is great. However, I cannot say the same thing for Egypt, which are having also an equal number of no, actually we have more territories than they have. They have no enemies. They are a major power and no allies. But look how much money do they have, actually. Because Egypt is one of the richest regions. Huge manpower, a lot of cohorts, so they have less territories than Mauryaans. Yet they are still one of the strongest. They basically conquered all this region. So, good. Like I said, let's just send our fleet, which was supposed to be... Not sure where it is. Right here, okay, we have captured a little bit more. I would say let's just send them right there, and we're gonna send some of the guys, these guys, right here. We're gonna try to occupy this territory as well. In the meantime, let's just build... Got some trouble with loyalty here somehow. Let's build the harsh treatment. Let's just build some more roads with these guys. You guys go back to Rome. And keep building roads. Right, and we're just gonna wait for it. This is also our territory. We still cannot colonize here. Let's see if the Carthaginians are still having... I think they might still have some 36 divisions. I mean cohorts. It's actually okay. These guys, our allies are actually being occupied by the barbarians in the north, unfortunately. And the barbarians are actually occupying even more territory that we should basically occupy around here. Now the Carthaginians, I think they have no troops left right now. We have actually occupied all of their territory. 75% war score. Oh, look at this! But this is not taken on behalf of our territory, so that's why I hope that we're gonna get there first. But it's good. It's looking good. Oh, wait a minute. I think they have made peace with some of the nations, yeah? We can take this, for example, before they gonna arrive. Yeah, they have 22,000 troops there. But I thought they're not gonna have any manpower. I don't know, they don't have any manpower yet. And we're just gonna be forced to make peace with them. But I still really want to take this territory here, no matter what. Where is our... Oh, there we go, there they come. Yeah, they are trying to recapture the territory that we have taken, actually. 22,000 men. more discipline. That's really good. Here they come. Yeah, they're gonna try to destroy some of these guys. They might not have enough. Oh shit, they have a fleet here. We're not gonna be able to invade them. I think they're gonna beat us. Could arrive here, but I think they will see and they're gonna beat us. We're just gonna have to check if this is going to happen. Amphibious invasion. Alright, we did it. Now you can go back there. And you should go back here. I think it's gonna be taken on behalf of these guys. Could be possible. I'm not even sure if they have a fort here. They can import so much stuff. I'm not quite sure. Let's just see. Yeah, they are still fighting our guys and defeating them. These guys... Oh, wait a minute. Kondestan, yeah, they're gonna be conquered there. Yeah, this is a fortress. Right, we cannot move any further, we're just gonna have to wait then. So, let's just wait then. Oh, we actually took it. I think they have deserted or something. And we should go and find that Carthaginian force that was right there or somewhere. I'm not quite sure where. Just go and take that port as well. It's, again, 68%. Ah, there we go. 19%, 19 of them. We should just go and beat them as well. I'm not sure where they're trying to come, but we should just go in. We should do this. They're still replenishing, man. What the fuck they have the manpower? Because they got no fucking manpower here. And they still got a bunch of enemies. So we should take this territory anyway. Let's go and beat them again. Not quite sure where they're gonna retreat after that. We should just go after them and kill them. Right, wait a minute, these guys are here. You could go and hunt fleets. And let's just see if these guys have built it. Yeah, they have built the roads around here. That's fantastic. Right, let's also build them up until to Napoli, for example. Oh, actually, we do have something. But they should just build it farther on. So are we gonna catch these guys or what? So they must be faster than we are. No, we're gonna catch them. That's perfect. Since they are moving down south, I have no idea where they are moving. The general, inspired with his loyalty, sue for peace. War exhaustion is going down anyway. I'm not sure where they're gonna retreat, possibly to this region. Let's just try, let's just take those two regions as well. Here we're gonna also take care of this. Oh, we got still a lot of aggressive expansion. Nothing has changed. Unfortunately, our allies are actually concrete for them, but actually this is not that problematic because it's okay, this is gonna weaken Carthage a lot and this is great. This is exactly why we actually won. Yeah, they're gonna retreat here, but they're gonna have to deal with these guys here, which I'm not sure were Siculians. stone from the province of Armenia. Okay, so we're gonna have to call for peace because I think that we're gonna start to get war exhaustion possibly. Monthly war exhaustion plus 0.1, but actually it's not gonna be a problem anyway. We'll get a huge stability. This is fantastic. Right, let's move there. I'm not sure if they're gonna, yeah, they're gonna retreat right there, but unfortunately they're gonna leave just by the time we're gonna arrive. Yeah, they have already left. These guys are gonna conquer for us, or this one has been taken for us. Oh, that's great. That was exactly what I wanted to. Oh, we are also at war. No, these guys are at war with Carthage. Whatever, I'm not sure where they are coming from, but we should just defeat them, and we're gonna defeat them again. And again and again. You'd, set up some stone. Okay, 86%. Rome imprisons Septimus. More prominence. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, shit. So let's see, here we still, actually it changes positively. Here we should just import more food, let's say more grain for example. From this area. Now I think, right. Can't import anything unfortunately, so we can build something. We'll build a town. Let's see, population output, 4%. Yeah, let's do this though. More populous faction, military faction. More influence anyway. And well, that's it I guess. We'll put up another invention. Supply limit I think would be more important, and starting experience would also be close. So we're level 11 right now. Wait, monthly tyranny. Yeah, let's do this. So, general woman has died. Let's put this guy in charge. Appius Fabius, 20 years old. We're just about to take this, and it seems that Carthage has been almost completely defeated. Actually, they gave us territory here as well. Right, this is very good. So I think we're just ready to make peace, I guess. I'd like to buy more grain, but we're gonna need this. And we're just about to go and attack the Carthaginian fleet. This could be possible. So anyway, we did it. We are just victorious. I don't think we should take care of somebody else here, because we have taken almost all of Carthaginian territory. There is no Carthaginian territory left as far as I can see. We have completely occupied a 90% war score. We can of course just wait to take this as well, and then we can make peace with them. So let's see. If we're gonna have a naval battle, it's gonna be even better. It's gonna grow to, I mean, even more, who knows. Yeah, they have taken it fort down. 91%. It's gonna go to 92%. No, they gave it to us. 1 and 1 to Tingy. I'm not sure what happened right there. A call for peace, monthly war exhaustion, but it's still negative. It's still okay. And we're just about to take 2 more territories here that actually don't belong to us, but to some other guys, Siculians and some other guys. War score is 93. I think if we're gonna wait, it's gonna increase even more. We're still gonna have. Let's see what exactly. We could also build some roads in Africa, but not just yet. We're just gonna wait first. So let's just build some roads here, for example like this. With these great guys. Army maintenance costs. Now she make a bunch of money now. 94, just I thought because we're importing that stuff. Model of the army is 16%. Now, this is gonna be some heavy thing. Not sure where they're going. Or they're just trying to be stationed right there. Perhaps we should put up a new fleet actually. Because it's got anyway plenty of money. Let's put up a new fleet. In Austria. Oh, actually, we can build so many stuff here. The right military tradition. Right, too bad. So we're gonna put up a new fleet, and we're gonna try to expand this as well. Okay, so Carthage is completely taken. I don't think there's something else gonna happen here. I don't want to lose a lot of money. Fabia Secunda, yeah, this is alright. Oh god, they have 0 cohorts. Because they are completely occupied. War score still 93, and we're just gonna wait a little bit. These guys are trying to take their allies as well. They have some allies here in the north, I think. And they're just gonna try to take them too. Our tyranny is low, war exhaustion is still okay, and aggressive expansion is going down as well, which is perfect. It's 93, I don't think it's gonna happen, that's something else. 93% war score. I think this is not gonna change. And this can be saving every month. I don't understand how this is possible. 94%. Right, so we got here a new guy. Yeah, let's put this guy in charge. Front of assault, we'll see about that. What about the other fleet? Probing attack 83%. Yeah, it seems to be the best. Close ranks. Oh shit. Who declare war on us? Celtiberian local power. Arrivaci. Where are they? Settled tribe. Are they right here? But this is suicide. Okay, let's just send these guys back. And we're gonna make peace with them right away. They can take this territory. We're not gonna make peace. Yeah, let's make peace with Carthage. The time has come. And then we're gonna try to take out Arrivaci. Wargoal attack and trust 25 plus 25. Wargoal protected. Wargoal enforced. It's not gonna be. So sue for peace. Now, time to annex a lot of territory. Our first like to annex this. I know this is gonna increase the aggressive expansion drastically, but we're gonna need this. Then this tiny territory around here, because I think this is very important. It's gonna increase the aggressive expansion even more, and this one even more, but who cares? And this one too. 25, we got now 12. So we could annex a little bit more of Carthage if you want. 34 plus 12, 46. So this is enough actually. Then let's what else? Two of these nations. Yeah, let's do it. This will not. It's not going to increase our. Actually, to increase to these less tiny nations, it's going to be better. This is not going to increase our aggressive expansion. If they're going to increase the nation, become subject is out of question. Now let's see. So aggressive expansion is going to stay where it is. And they're gonna have to release a lot of tiny nations. We're not gonna make them our allies, but let's just release them. Okay, 73, we still can do something else here. No, this is everything we can do actually. 73%. Will increase our rank to great power. Yes, of course, I'm sure. I think to empire. No, just great power. That's cool. Great power. Less loyalty, civil war increased, but diplomatic range huge. monthly political influence, enormous diplomatic relations, even better integration speed, capital import routes even more. Oh, it seems that now we don't have any other allies. We're just gonna have to be on our own now, I think. We're still at war with those guys. Yeah, we're a great power, which is actually basically an empire. What we are, something like that. Mission task can be done. Befriend Cyrenaica. Our advisors have started to look over for potential allies for help. So let's send the emissaries there. Task is currently in progress. Good. Call for peace. And we got also some barbarians around here. Shit. Okay, we're just gonna... You guys have the mission to defend borders. Why don't you move right here? Take care of them. Right, so a lot of stuff is happening. Got anyway too many relationships. And this is Carthage, or at least what's left of it. They got no enemies left, but there are a lot of nations that are around. Actually, we still got, we are a great power with 513 provinces. But we're not an empire yet, I guess. And we still got a lot of subject states, but no allies, actually. Too many diplomatic relationships. We're actually guaranteeing them, right? Offer guarantee, no? No, they are actually a feudal state or something. Right, so you're gonna go and attack there. I'm gonna be able to do this. You're on Carthaginian territory. Well, we don't need another abolished social equity, no. We don't need another province. We should take an army out of here. I don't think we need it there. We should bring it right there. For that, let's just bring our fleet in here. Or we should bring it there, because we're at war. Good. And we've got our fleet that is being formed there. We're just building some more military roads, which is absolutely great. From Neapolis. Let's build it like that. And I would say it's looking very good right now. The situation is looking great. We could put up also another army around here. Because they're defending borders exactly in Rome, because they are a huge army. But we could put up a new army in here, because we should have actually a lot of money. And we do have. We just recruit a lot of cohorts. Unfortunately, to import elephants and stuff like that, but it doesn't matter. Alright, so I'm gonna have a new army there in order to increase the public order in Italy. Macedon is also drastically increasing its territory, and so are these guys here. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye on barbarians here as well. You never know when it's gonna look. Oh my god, we have a huge aggressive expansion. We're gonna have to be careful with this. War exhaustion changes by 002. This is a little bit of a problem, so we're not gonna start a new war, that's for sure, right now. Let's just arrive here and finish these guys off. I'm gonna have to take care of those guys. Excuse me. So most importantly, let's see, this guy's having only 5 troops now. Should easily take them out. This is what else can we do here? Can we change the laws? No, because we don't have enough political power or something like that. Wonderful harvest. We can get some money, yeah, money is good. Here, time to put up a new general. Local slave output, charisma, monthly tyranny, enslavement efficiency. Right, let's do this. And we're still building a lot of fleets. 66%, 61, that's okay. These guys, we're just gonna wait for a lift. So we should just take this. We gotta take this. We could also possibly annex them or something. Although I know this is gonna cost us even more war expansion. Okay. We could get these guys out of here. And send them basically like right there first. Right, here they come. That's good. We're gonna completely wipe them out. These guys are also having, how much? 40 cohorts. That's incredible. Okay. Alright, so we're just gonna keep building a lot of roads here up till the south area and in the northern as well, up until here and so on. So this is what's gonna happen here. We have annexed indeed a huge... Oh, it has happened. Okay, Rome gains colonies in Sirtica. Settlers will soon depart for. Yeah, this one should also, I think, be completed at one point, colonizing Arefito. One female city will move to Arefito from Taranto. Peaceful colonization. Only a few settlers will be necessary. That's right, that's what I also think. Of course, first we're gonna have to get rid of these barbarians. We did. You can just... Oh, actually, attrition 10%. So you just go again to defend borders. And you can move whatever you want. So, yeah, we're just about to colonize this northern African region. Open diplomacy, no. National citizen happiness, yeah, let's accept this. And this was gonna happen here. We're just gonna have to take care of these guys immediately. It says the culture of 1.3 million Aref foreign to Roman. So our colonization process is looking actually very good, I would say. Okay, time for you to take care of these guys here. You can hunt fleets. Oh, we're not gaining actually too much money just yet, but we're gonna gain, I think, a little bit more. A new colony. Only a few settlers will be necessary. We have won this, that's fantastic. Time for you to take the other one. Okay, we have also taken up another battle. Basically, if we're gonna... What the hell happened here? Oh, actually, we took this territory. Okay, you can defend borders, and you too. Here in Spain, we got two major armies here. Yeah, because I have recruited another army, that's why we're losing a little bit. In Africa, perhaps we could use another massive army, because we got this one, but they're not the best. Here, we got a few armies, we're just recruiting even more. Same thing right there, and here we're just building up this tiny army. So I would say, all in all, it's actually looking alright. We're just gonna have to take care of this aggressive expansion to bring it down. I think this is what we're gonna have to take care of. Rising from obscurity. Becomes a prominent family in Rome. Julius becomes. Welcome Vinoma. support for mercantile faction. Publius becomes a prominent family in Rome. Gaius research against first generation meritocrat until end of game. Martha loyalty and finance. Volterra loses loyalty. No, I don't like this. Invite Potitius. Accept Appius Iulius. Or this guy, so just accept them. And now we got another family here that has no name. Head of the family and out of governor of Cyrenaica. Vinoma. These guys are like, I think some kind of, I'm not quite sure. But it has no name now, this is strange. They're like some kind of barbarian family, I think. They have actually no name. Because they are, let's see, culture Hedui, Hellenic, Roman, Lepontic, and Lepontic. Culture Roman, and culture Roman. Yeah, very interesting actually. And they would like, of course, also opposition, perhaps. Food shortage, local unrest. Governor of Cisalpine Gaul. Which is... Okay, what about here? Governor policy, bleed them dry. This is not a good thing. Okay, we could import some food here as well. Let's see. Let's go for livestock, maybe. Or Kubia, maybe. And now, let's see. It's still going down. We're gonna have to change the policy with encourage trade. And the same thing here. I think that the building of roads is gonna cost us a lot. This could be possible. But we shall see. So now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 families in Rome. That's really cool. Okay, you can keep building roads. Abundantly here. I know this is gonna cost, but at least in Italy I'd like to have them. And then perhaps in the north as well. Okay, so we're still building some ships and some units here. 99%. So starting experience is also good. Diplomatic stance cost, smear reputation, monthly loyalty, state religion, happiness, and Roman power. These are not very important stuff that we should do actually. Research progress, state religion, happiness. Maybe this one would be important. Right, fleet hierarchy, never moral recovery. So we should just wait and get perhaps a bit more money now. I think this is what's going to be the most important, to say the least. Okay, these guys are good. I would also like to give them some more troops though. Let's see, more Sagittari and more Auxilia. Auxiliary cavalry, or Auxilia, because they are velitas, that's right, so just a few more troops there. Right, aggressive expansion is going down, but unfortunately, very, very slowly. So that we're not going to be able to do anything just yet. We have actually annexed a big territory right here. And these states are our subjects. Loyalty to Rome has the following modifiers. Pay one to Rome. Tribal vassal, loyalty to Rome. Rome has the following modifiers. Receives tribute from Heraclea Minoa. Pay 06 to Rome each month. And we are actually in great problem because we've got 515 territories. Let's see what the other nations are actually doing. So Macedonians, they have 156 territories. They are also almost as strong as we are. We have, however, almost 200 cohorts. Now they have plenty of allies, 7 allies. Actually, they have 7 allies. Oh, they are a massive power then. Now, we could theoretically declare war on them. We don't have too many allies that would join. But they are indeed a massive power. Unbelievable. Fleet, only 40 ships. Right. But so the Egyptians, they are extremely advanced over them. And 371 cohorts, and they are still making a bunch of money. They are incredibly rich. And still a major power. These are also a major power. The Maurya's are still trying to expand. They still have 588. Not too much money, however, and only 190 cohorts. Plenty of ships manpower, but I still get some money, however. And 588 provinces. They're not managing to expand too much because of the loyalty problem, I think. This is what they are actually facing, to say the least. And they have no war exhaustion or something like that. They are actually received tribute. Oh, I thought they are guaranteeing or something. It doesn't seem to be the case. Right, so against Egypt is going to be the biggest confrontation I'm going to have. Egyptians could declare war on us. We are guaranteed by Rome. Guaranteed. Yeah, that's right. Well, I'm not quite sure about guaranteeing and stuff. But yet the Egyptians are very, very rich because they have this coastline here. I think this is that's why they are very rich. Now, if they're going to declare war on us with their almost 400 divisions, they could actually conquer the whole world in a blink of an eye. And I don't think how we're going to do it with this. They could arrive here, for example, in Northern Africa, and they would create a lot of problem to us. This could happen, although they would have to take a lot of territory. Not even sure who they should attack or who they could attack. No idea. Problem attack would be better than frontal assault. Okay. So we're still recruiting some men here. Yeah, we're also still building some roads, right? They're actually building some roads right now. No longer importing wood. I think. So let's see again, because I really have to make wars a little bit. For example, against Macedon and against because they are the next biggest huge power right here, and against Egypt, of course. Egyptians actually are the strongest on the map right now, without any hesitation. may come to aid of the overlord if you attack them. Alright, and they're also guaranteeing some nations. Yeah, that's right, this tiny nation here. The Phrygians are just being wiped out, they have no chance at all. It's to get some territory, but they have absolutely no chance at all. This is territory that is waiting to be colonized. So what I'm worried about now is to, first of all, if you want to expand, let's put it this way, in this area, Egypt is still very far away to expand it. So I think we should just consolidate our power in this area, try to take all of Spain, not have any trouble here, and all of Northern Africa. In order to do this, first of all, we're going to have to have less aggressive expansion. This is one thing. And then we're just going to have to expand further. I wouldn't mind to expand in this area as well against Macedon. That wouldn't be a problem. Taking up Greece and Asia Minor is going to be an incredible achievement if we're going to make it. This is what I would like to do actually. Oh shit, we got some real loyalty trouble here. We could use some more food around here, because I think very soon we're gonna have real trouble. In Calabria, you see them we're having some trouble. But yeah, we could build a granary, or perhaps another granary. Temple and granary. Although I don't think this is gonna bring us too much stuff. Right, here we could build another road up until right here in the south. And they keep building it until here, for example, and then in the far north. These roads, I think, are costly. Well, let's put Agrippa, which is a Roman, but religion is Canaanite. Doesn't matter. I have to say, we have indeed conquered so much territory. It's unbelievable. And now we're still losing also food in Latium. And so these guys are unhappy. But there's nothing we can do actually. Maybe build something else? No, you cannot build anything else. Critical food supply. Cannot build anything here as well. There's nothing we can do. But there are no food shortages anymore. We could upgrade it to found a city here. Perhaps this will increase the stability a little bit. Gotta pay 250, so we could do it right there. But maybe later. Head of the Flavi family, we're gonna get 100. That's actually okay with me. Only 2 divisions are the Carthaginians having. Okay, they are not representing a threat anymore to us, so we're just gonna leave them be right now, and we're just gonna focus. Like I said, I would like to take all of Northern Africa first round here and try to expand a little bit farther against Macedon, before Macedon will become a huge power. Also, I want to take Sicily, so Northern Africa and Sicily is gonna be the first achievement, and then we're gonna try to expand here, possibly against Macedon, just in case they're gonna have more enemies. Doesn't seem to be the case now, actually, because they're doing just very fine. But we'll see. Okay, we're having even more food problem. This is basically because we are having, however, a lot of divisions here, a lot of cohorts. That's why we're taking so much attrition. We're gonna declare war on these guys now. They are also very powerful, although they have only 15 territories. Yeah, there's nothing we can do here to increase this. And we're losing even more money. I think it has to do with road building. You can colonize this at least. So here, it's to take some time. No, actually, we're supposed to colonize these regions. Let's see if we can colonize it further. Yeah, perhaps we will be able to do so at one point. So we're just about to finish our road building up until in Sicily, and then up until here, and then I think we're just gonna end this. Yeah, we're just gonna leave this. We have northern Italy, then we have built roads. That's actually enough. We're not gonna need more of this. So let's keep our stability grow. Our aggressive expansion is still very high indeed. Actually, let's see what's the situation with aggressive expansion. Now we have the highest, followed by the other nations. 189. They have lost a province somehow. Strange. Warriors are having more provinces. They keep annexing, have less cohorts. Because they are facing rebellions. But they do have, however, 190 cohorts. They are still a very big power here. Although, like I said, my main concern is Egypt right now. They are the strongest nation here. They have 711,000 manpower, 23,000 money, and their money increases plus 208, level 13 militarily, and they have 231 ships and 365 cohorts. I mean, this is insane. They are really the best. The beast and the best. But we'll see, we should also expand, right? Like I said, we're just gonna wait, aggressive to increase it like 20, and then we're gonna see. 704. And let's put this guy in charge now. Quite red-handed. And prisons. No, we shouldn't be too hasty, that's right. We just shouldn't be too hasty. So I think we could make another upgrade here to city, because it has settlement, but we don't have enough political influence, because otherwise I would do it, would upgrade it to city. Harsh treatment, initial loyalty, although loyalty is huge. What about here? Look how many mercenaries we have. How is loyalty? Provincial loyalty. The capital province is always loyal. Oh, that's great. Tax income plus 13. However, we're making less and less money, and I think this has to to do with road maintenance. Otherwise I cannot explain myself. But we're still gonna build it just a little bit more. And then that would be it. I'm not gonna build any more roads. Faith of Matthews. You're gonna get more stability to 82. That's very good. What about you? Alright. So we're doing very fine now. It's just waiting for aggressive expansion to go down and follow the rest of the development. Stadium basement. What do we have here? Blessed by the gods, one duration. Monthly stability change, sacrifice to the gods. You should do this. Oh my god, gains cancer. Military faction empowered. 699, more discipline. National slave happiness. Until 702. Embellished Temple of Jupiter Maximus. Expanded campus marches. Carthaginian construction techniques. And aristocratic republic. Famine spreads. Claudia Prima is responsible. Yeah, that's right, she's responsible. I agree. So most of our populations are slaves. This is not good at all. And religion is mostly Hellenic, but some other type. Culture is mostly Italic, but also Levantine, Gallic, and Numidian. Prosperity. Yeah, this one is very good. Tribunus Plebis gains more popularity and Rome gains more stability up to 89 and it's still increasing. This is nothing but just great. And let's see. So you're just gonna build up until Napoli. No, actually you're not gonna build it anymore. You can just move back to Napoli and that's it. We have built enough roads, now we're gonna need a little bit more money, I have to say. Although this road should bring us more money because of trade, I guess, theoretically. Unfortunately, this is not the case, but I think this is how it should be fair. We also have a lot of cohorts, 207. This is something. Of course, the Egyptians are having 365, but they are the most advanced nation. The Mauryaans are having now less provinces. What's the war score here? -73. The war is fought over Prosperity and scored -73 for Zagrad. So now the Mauryaans actually are doing fine. They have 190 divisions. They have chain model of the armies. But they're not making any money. They got plenty of territory being occupied, but they also occupy the other guys. Terror here. Oh, the Macedonian is expanding even farther. Oh my god, they have so much manpower and a relatively good amount of money and 104 divisions. I mean, cohorts. We have 207. And I think they still got, yeah, they got thousands of allies. Oh, they also ally with Olympians. Oh, this is insane, man. They're gonna represent our next direct enemy, to say the least. I was thinking of a lot conquering Spain and Gaul. Oh, look at this in Britain. In Britain, there's another empire that has emerged. They have a lot of enemies now. About 116 divisions. As they say, Model of the Army is 10. They are, however, very inexperienced. They're not going to accept it. Let's put this woman here. Oh, and we're still getting some trouble with food almost everywhere. I don't understand why we see only Arvernia and Latia. Okay, so see that. It's fine. Now loyalty of these guys is almost 0. No, actually it's good. It's looking good. We're gonna put up a town here. Perhaps this should increase the loyalty. Most of them are slaves. Gallic and Italic. I cannot do anything because I don't have enough political influence. I think that's why. And aggressive expansion is also playing a huge role in this stuff. Yeah, loyalty is starting to look a little bit better. You could also import something here. Here, for example, it doesn't look good, at least not now. Alright, what about food? Changes 21. So we got enough food here. Just do something to, I don't know. No, we cannot build anything now. Don't have enough building slots. But we could still import something. Let's see what. For example, spices. Local citizen output. Light infantry defense, local state output. It's gonna be 10% increased. What is gonna get? Wine, local freeman happiness. Local slave happiness can increase. Now this is, I think, for example, very important to have. Local slave happiness 2%. Yeah, let's do this. It should increase, however, loyalty, I guess. We're gonna put this one here. Yeah, loyalty change is good in this area. So classes: freeman, citizen, slave, Punic, culture, religion, Italic, Hellenic, and Canaanite. Conversion is going good at it, however. Incoming migration, megalithic. Destruction of the armies. Systemic legal officers. Replace our trust in Secundus. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go with the Blessing of Mars. Okay, whatever. Cannot build too much, yeah. If you're gonna threaten a war, is that gonna work? However, they are at level 8, actually, we are more advanced than they are. militarily, so we could actually take them out, but the fact that they have so many allies that would join all of them, almost all of our allies would also join, as far as I can see. We got another barbarian invasion, I'm not sure where. Ah, here, okay. What about you? You were supposed to move back here and defend this. Right, you just move there. I think we're gonna need a second army in Africa, although we do have these two armies here. No, we don't need the second army. Anyway, we don't have enough money, so we cannot afford to do this. Oh man, we're losing a lot of food here. Especially here in Latium. How can we get here? Smear reputation, diplomatic stance. But what we're actually having is this one and this one here that we could go to. Make them raw recovery chance. Let's do this. Stretch risks, national population growth. Also cannot say that we got too much money at all. Actually, don't have at all money. So we have another consul, I think. Yeah, Claudia Prima. You're just gonna go right here. So we got a young guy, 18 years old, Sergius Claudius, gonna be the ruler of this territory. Oratory advances. Oh, right here, okay. Diplomatic reputation +1. We are actually pretty good enough advanced. For freedom, Roman slave and vulture slave in Hipponium becomes a freeman. Yeah, that's good because we got anyway too many slaves. We can take on all the empire. It's not good at all. Oh shit, we got barbarians here as well. Yeah, we're gonna have to transport an army. In Northern Africa and deal with these barbarians that will arrive from everywhere. For example, from Mauritania. We should actually take once we're gonna have less aggressive expansion, of course. Oh, +7. Shit, I think the money's looking worse. Much, much worse. Unfortunately, we have built, of course, a lot of roads, but it's just that it's looking very, very bad. I think that these barbarians have been defeated, if I'm not wrong. Theoretically, we can colonize one of these regions. That's it. Perhaps we should just colonize all of this region, actually. We're getting attrition everywhere because we got here a big army, so we should just send them back defend borders, and I know they're gonna be pushed back. That's okay. So the fleet is arriving now as well. Did they come here? Yeah. We're just gonna have to go after these morons and defeat them very quickly. Yeah, they're just gonna move back and forth in Mauritania. They will actually try to take some territory from here that we got. Everything is possible. Oh yeah, there you go. You can stay there, that's a good idea. In Transpandana, the logic doesn't look very good. It's trying to convert the population. Actually, I think it's good because it's just going to be stable at least for now. Let's just check here. And Latium is increasing. Oh, here we can also import some grain or something. From Sardinia, for example. Now the food should basically increase, that's right. Should immediately change. And Arvernia, for example, is what should go, and I'll pass Ryan. So the next will be Roman Africa. Carthage area is owned by Rome. Oh man, this is Calatea, they have taken it. And we're not even allowed to declare war on them. Oh my god, they have 10,000. Yeah, we should just take this territory for good and quickly. Yeah, we could also build a town there, as well as here. So loyalty is growing almost everywhere. And I think soon we'll have the same with food. But we're making almost no money. I don't understand how can that be possible because we have so much territory. We do also have indeed a lot of armies. 207 cohorts, but we have 518 territories. Something must be changed here, I guess. These guys have declared war, I think, over work land. Local unrest. Province loses 20 loyalty, doesn't matter. These guys will expand even farther, they're gonna also become a problem here. Macedonians. They also got no trouble in expanding even more. Egyptians are having level 13 military. We got level 11. Oh, they have annexed a lot. Yeah, they have annexed their enemies, former enemies. They have now 651 territories again. And a bunch of money and manpower. And a few nations that are the subjects. They have expanded a bit farther on around here, I think. Yeah, I think that's some more territory. Although their aggressive expansion is not increased as far as I know. We have the biggest aggressive expansion. Because they have basically re-annexed their territory. They have re-annexed actually 100 or something. Yeah, let's do this. We're basically making almost no money right now. I just don't understand why, but this is how it seems. But on the Macedon, trying to expand even farther, I think. They have actually declared war, or both threatened war. Well, they're not going to accept it. We could ask them to enforce peace, but the question is, we're going to do this. I mean, we could take, of course, this area. But then we're going to have to arrive in here. We can make a separate peace with them. And annex some territories. For example, in there. Or about here. Yeah, guaranteed we cannot declare war anyway on them. We're gonna need more military influence if we want to do this, perhaps. We're gonna get, however, less stability and a little bit more tyranny. Although, frankly, it doesn't matter. But the question is, do we want to start war here? Ah, shit, they have run. Okay, so these guys are taking care of them. That's perfect. That was perfect. Wild accusations. Under scrutiny. Council of Rome. I wouldn't like to just intervene into Roman situation right now here. I know that we are we are at risk in Spain because a lot of these tiny nations can declare war on us and invade us. This barbarian nation will declare war on us because they hate us. Just in case we're gonna go to war with Macedon, for example. This could happen, for example. But we could, however, go at war with Macedon, although it seems that the Senate will not accept it just yet. We're gonna need all of our allies that we have here, however. Because we still gonna have a lot of enemies. So we're gonna have to be careful with this. And I would like I said first, just stay down and see how the situation will develop here. Oh, these guys are expanding even farther now. Shit. They have attacked. They are integrating their subjects. And they have, of course, invested. But they have a lot of tiny enemies almost everywhere. How's the situation going? Zero. They just started the war, of course. Restore Frontiers. Yeah, it's also looking a little bit better with stability, but not with money. The Warriors are not declaring war on anyone right now because they have expanded enough, I have to say. They are 217. But it's bad that the Egyptians are expanding a lot. They have 231 ships and even more cohorts, and they are well away. Oh shit! I didn't fucking want him to do this. I didn't fucking want him to do this, motherfucker. That was a mistake of me. Now, this guy didn't actually join the war, of course. Now, we'll see what's gonna happen. Perhaps they're gonna try to invade us, I don't know, here in Africa or something. Though, frankly, in fact, I think we could actually try to invade them. We should actually do this. Shouldn't actually do this. Right, what's this here? Is this, so this is unoccupied territory. This you can actually grab some more or colonize windmill, because otherwise this guy's colonize it. Let's see that we can't. Colonize this territory here. And that's it. I still got 2 armies around here. When we had, I think, a fleet. What the fuck is our major fleet here? You go and hunt fleets as you wish. So let's see. Yeah, they're losing plenty of money, but they still got a lot. We could, however, try to force the Egyptians to give us some territory. Oh, look at them, they have some territory here, for example, Egypt. If you're gonna arrive with a massive army here, I think we could take this territory and force them to make peace. Same thing here. What about here? Yeah, they're at war with Egypt now. They're gonna arrive with like hundreds of armies. So it's not gonna work actually. And there are only tiny nations here, then nothing's gonna happen. Oh shit, I actually didn't want him to join this fucking war actually. But we can still go take this army and try to take some of their territories. I actually didn't want him to join the war, now I'm gonna have a very bad relationship with him. So we're just gonna have to try to arrive in here and invade some of their territories. I would say this territory, Rhodos. Would be great if we would take it, but you never know. Now they have so many enemies, I think these are our allies or something. Oh, Armenia as well. Would be good if we could stop the Egyptians because they're expanding incredibly. And that would be, of course, good if we could stop them. The guy has died. What's this here? Zeal plus 9. Plus 9. Loyalty seem to be huge actually. All of them. Secundus Fabius would do this. They'd like to get some grain. Anyway, Grid's expansion is going down, so this is good. Now, sacrifice of the gods. Making a little bit of money. Oh, shit. Motherfucking piece of shit. I think here we're gonna always have fucking barbarians. All the fucking time. And this impassable terrain coming from the middle of nowhere in Africa. There'll always be barbarians there, no matter what. I hope someone would go after them. So these guys would do it, although these guys are actually also doing it. That's okay. That means we're gonna need to have an army in Africa all the time. That's the question. Yeah, I know that. Let's see, Egyptians are having 231 fleets. Plenty of money. But this is a famine, right? War score is -2. I'm not sure exactly what happened here. So the Mauritians are not expanding anymore right now, they're just waiting. But they are still incredibly rich, actually as rich as Egypt, I think. Egypt have 388 provinces, we're having 519, so we were supposed to be actually richer. Whatever. Now, question is if you're gonna bring, take a look how many divisions the Egyptians are having here. This is a total of, let's see, 80,130, and they got just as much as we see here. This is, of course, there must be also might be some mercenaries as well, but they are not mercenaries. These guys are not mercenaries. War score is anyway 0. I think it would be possibly it might be white peace stance, but we'll see about that. Let's see. If you're gonna capture this, things are gonna be alright. They may also try to invade us as well, you never know. Oh, what the fuck? It's taking forever, man. This game is gonna take forever. Plenty of guys are moving in the north, and I'm not sure where they're trying to go. Or what they're trying to reach. I got 40,000 of course, but we're not gonna make it against the Egyptians. It's just not gonna work. I think we're gonna always be at war with the Egyptians now. Right. And I think that our fleet will be out of supply range now. But this is the Macedonian army. They're having even more, they're at war with even more nations. We could declare war on them and try to take Illyria, but they're gonna be at war with many other nations, and we're also at war with Egypt, and we also have a bad aggressive expansion, which is of course not a good thing right now. If you want to be at war with these guys, you could perhaps take into consideration to attack Macedon. Even if you would go at war with many other tiny nations they have, including Olbia, that's also having hundreds of territories, but this would be the major power that would be against us, including Egypt, of course. Okay, wait a minute, we're just about to arrive here. What's this here? Outside of Never range, yeah, we just cannot invade them. I don't think we can invade them, we're just gonna lose everything. But this just... what? Ah, shit, it's taking too much fucking time. Some of the Phrygians. We could still try to go and take this, but we're gonna start losing a lot. Yeah, we're gonna start losing a lot. So let's go back right here first, and we're gonna take these guys later. Let's see, we're gonna take this. Right. Now we could take this as well. And we're gonna take attrition. Really know that. In Massilia, we're gonna need to do something right here. So first of all, let's go with the British trade, and now we're just gonna have to put up some fish from here. Mauritania. The others are just fine. So 0% war score. 43,000 heavy infantry. How many do we have? 101,000. Actually, we're stronger than Egyptians. If we're gonna put our whole armies together, we're gonna be actually stronger than Egyptians. So I don't want to declare another war just yet. Just want to wait. We could actually against Macedons. They're having even more, but they're not having any money. More manpower. There are plenty of enemy. I would like to declare war on them and annex this territory as well as invade them right here. And try to put a foothold here. This area. This is what I would like to do, for example. Okay, wait a minute. You've done great. Right. Like I said, we couldn't invade Egypt just now right here because they would completely crush us. There is no doubt about this. They're losing a little bit of money, but they're still... We cannot sue for peace. Right, I wonder if they would try to invade us, for example, here. I cannot colonize anything now. Barbarians have been defeated there. Okay, you just can go and hunt fleets, whatever you can. Right, so we have captured some Egyptian territory when they got another one here. City of Halicarnassus belongs to nobody. Interesting. Right, this is Phrygians. Also having thousands of enemies. I really like to go to war with Macedon. It would be a fantastic opportunity to annex some of their territories, although I don't like the aggressive expansion that now has happened. And we could also have some trouble by being attacked by some of these nations. So I wouldn't like this. But you never know. Let's see, they still got a lot of allies that all of them will join. -1, actually, for Macedon. Actually, they are expanding here. But being at war also with Egypt and as well as Macedon, I don't think I like this. Foreigner arrives. We get some minor characters have arrived. In Massalia, there's still a problem here, although we're importing food. Because of this army that is being stationed there, that's why. Plus 50. Actually, wait a minute. We're gonna be able to pass through Cyrenaica, right? Yeah, we're gonna be able to pass through. Which means we could arrive here and try to capture some Egyptian territory, although they're gonna squash us with their mighty army. But in a worst case scenario, we could retreat. We could also use these guys. In fact, let's send them right now. Now it's gonna take a lot. We could send a lot of troops here. You never know if you're gonna defeat them, then you never know, maybe we could grab some territory from Egyptians. I think this is very improbable, but let's try it anyway. Yeah, national tax, that's good. We're gonna use this Initiana Litova, which is a Luvian Treating Legion Roman minor character. So we're done here. Time. What about this one? Cannot colonize this here. This is impossible. Time to take these guys out. I hope we're gonna make it. just gonna pull back. I'm gonna try to invade them right here. I'm gonna send all these armies. I thought we had another army in Spain. Oh no, we actually have taken it, I think. And it's right here. Because we have a total number of 207 cohorts and they have 385, they're more advanced than we are. But they don't have the bonus that we have, so I think we could defeat them. I mean, easily defeat them. We'll see about that. Let's see if we can colonize something more. Unfortunately not. I didn't want it actually to declare war on them, but now we're at war with them and I'm gonna see what's gonna happen. The time is also changing and aggressive expansion too. We cannot intervene against Macedon, although I would really like to do this. Got no money left. What's the provinces? And Ferraria. No, if you're gonna threaten war, nothing's gonna happen. Let's fabricate claim on Ferraria, right? That's perfect. Because we would like to take this as well, and then there's nothing they're gonna do about it. Of course, we're gonna have to occupy more territory from them. But we could do it, especially if they're gonna be at war with somebody else. We're just gonna send like 90 cohorts against their, I don't know, 300 or something. They also have a big fleet that they're not willing to use right now. War score is 0, but this could change very soon. I know we're out of naval range. So you should just arrive right here. I hope you're gonna make it. And we should just try to occupy some of their territories here. If you're gonna occupy them, we're gonna destroy some of their population there. Okay, so food is looking better as well as loyalty. Our money are also looking much better. Good. You can go and hunt fleets, and you can go and take the first Egyptian territory. If you're gonna lose a battle, it doesn't matter, you're gonna retreat and we should just replenish and attack again and so on. But of course, if you're gonna win battles, it's not gonna be good because they're gonna win some war score. So we just destroyed 2 populations. Elections soon, who cares? No one cares about elections. Right now. Oh, look at this military ideas. Discipline 5%, but I think we got it already. No, moral of the armies. National manpower, army maintenance. Siege ability 15. And what do we have now? Reinforcement, speed, army morale recovery. This is also important. Indeed. But more discipline or more siege ability would be much better. I think more discipline is going to be more important. What about here? This must be monthly loyalty, national happiness. Oratory ideas. So we got down less corruption, but this is not important. Wrong country happiness would be most important. Wrong country group happiness. Research points. Aggressive expansion. Diplomatic relations. Yeah, this one I think would be more important. And model of the art is 10%, we're gonna leave it. So that was really good. Right, we're also sending another army, right? That's right, this is 44,000 guys. Let's increase discipline even more. So let's see if they are actually, they could arrive here and try to take this territory back. The Egyptians. so that no one is willing to attack them because they might be out of their naval range. So this is, I have to say, understandable. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen here. We're gonna, of course, try to take out their forces right there. If you're gonna make it, I'm not quite sure about that. So here, there are only slaves. Move population here. There's no migration attraction there, so no need to do this. Oh, money is looking much better all of a sudden. One population to roll, so we have enslaved some of their guys. I think we have a new console. Okay, wait a minute. You should just move forward. I think they are bringing their entire army here, but it's taking some time. They're gonna arrive. Also, since they don't have any roads just build it just yet, to say the least. Doesn't seem so. We have enslaved even more. Wait a minute. Is this still enough? 70%? Yeah, it's still looking good. Manpower is enormous. We also increase discipline here and monthly corruption. Population conversion speed, populist faction. They already have a huge influence here. Government interactions. They got too much influence. Something has to change. Perhaps this one here, religious monthly tyranny, that would also be important, I guess. Civic faction is also important. Senatorial endorsement. Population conversion, this is good. National tax 5%. Citizenship law. Enact Lex Aeterna Tarpea. About here. Police faction. Yeah, national citizen output 20%. Primary culture happiness. National freeman happiness. Religious faction influence. Perhaps we should change this one. Decrease tyranny. Courier assembly. This would bring us some more other stuff, such as the one someone courier assembly. Let's see. But this is not gonna be anything, I think. Curses. We're just gonna lose all the time, all this kind of stuff. So this is just not gonna look good at all. The courier assembly is the big bullshit. Senatorial endorsement, senatorial war comes. I think this one will be the most important. Oh, it's gonna increase again populist faction influence. They are already hugely influenced here. Right. Oh, got even more money now. Or can I make even more money? Yeah, I'm gonna do this more mercantile faction. And we could do some stuff here. Diplomatic range. Diplomatic reputation. Water provincial investment. national slave output, national citizen output, and import value. This one I think it's important, and import value too, although it's gonna cost us a lot. But now we should have way more money. Time to go there. We should have, I think, at least 100 basically. August 705. '49 BC, actually, 1%. And this is what's gonna happen here. September 98. Actually, we have last. So these guys are also moving right here, say the least. But we cannot colonize any further. Let's see. Oh shit. Yeah, they're gonna try to take back that territory here with 167 ships and 29,000 guys. I guess that our their level 14 oratory, population capacity, national commerce, country civilization level. Yeah, they got plenty of enemies, but still they're very powerful. What is our fleet doing? It's just not that powerful as their fleet, I guess. Water shortage. Our army is also not that good, actually. But they can definitely attack us here. They have 385. It's just a big bullshit because this war, these guys are having even more territory. So we're gonna have to go to war with them. This one with Egypt is gonna be a waste of time, and it's just not gonna be alright. I don't think we're gonna win it anyway. I actually think we're gonna lose it. And beyond that, it's just gonna be a waste of time. In the meantime, we could have attacked Macedonians or something. But we shall see. Anyway, in the meantime, aggressive expansion is going down, so that we don't have enough stability just yet. Getting some reinforcements, this is I think good. Might be able to take this. Pretty sure that Egyptians will bring up a lot of troops here. It's fabricated on Macedon. And I think these guys are starting to lose money, right? Yeah, they're starting to lose, I mean not money, but food. Unfortunately. Okay, so you gotta stay here and try to replenish. I'm gonna send more wealth and discipline, very good. I'm gonna send you guys right there. Oh shit, we're losing so much food now. All of a sudden. Right, so we're gonna wait for them to replenish. I hope they are. What they are doing here? Wait a minute. Building tribal settlement, okay. What about here? Starting experience, national citizen output 5%. Woman power 5% and national manpower. This won't be good because this should bring us also a lot of money. I think it's gonna be too far away. Right, so we should just move forward. let's just keep advancing. This is a little bit risky, and I know, because Egyptians will arrive with thousands of troops, but let's do this anyway. And we're just gonna try to move right in the heart of Egypt. I think this is the way that we're gonna be able to win some war points. This will be the way. Let's see. They're upgrading everything so fast because, I mean, there's no, because they got so much money, so much amount of money. 400 territories. Now they got more territories. I think they have already annexed somebody else. That's right, just around here, even more territories, which is such an important and rich region, this area here. Unbelievable. These guys are also expanding. No, they're just standing by now. Trying to consolidate. They already have 241 cohorts already. Yeah, there's some starving population. Oh, we are victorious. My god, this is incredible. They have tried to invade here. This is how they're trying to take war score. And they already have a lot of troops. But I think they're gonna retreat with those 35,000 men. And our guys are having now, how many? 100 and... I think we have captured some ships anyway. There's been a major battle there anyway. What are these guys here? Oh, they just brought them closer. Perhaps they're gonna try to invade us around here, maybe. Was also trying to jump in and help. But that was a good one. Okay, we got... Oh shit. Here they come. If you're gonna wait, I don't think we're gonna do it good. I think they arrived with a huge army. And once we're gonna start to lose, it's gonna be very bad. Very nasty. More stability would be great. Time for you to move forward. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to capture this. We'll see about that. We have won a battle here, however. These guys are allied with Egypt. We can also invade them as well. They have so much territory, but of course if you're gonna take Egypt primarily, I think it's gonna be the best. Alright, the ships will have to replenish. If we're gonna be able to use them again. We got less ships actually because they have lost some of them and they are still investing a lot of money everywhere. Alright. Oh, here they come. Or not. Oh shit, these guys are still having a huge problem with money. I mean with food. 3%. Montasania. Dobunia. It's okay. Oh shit, they're gonna try to arrive here. We're gonna have to fight them. Let them come because we're gonna fight them directly actually. Yeah, these guys are allied Egyptians. The only allies that Egypt has. It's them. Okay, so they will arrive here. Let's see who's gonna win now. Oh, we're gonna win it. And easily. That's really great, although we're gonna also lose a lot of manpower. So we have won this. Oh, here they come, 23% again more. These guys are not able to replenish. These guys are still having some food. gonna have to fight them. Alright, we're gonna fight them, we're gonna win this, but we're gonna have to replenish somehow. If this guy's gonna also start to lose money, then it's gonna be a big problem. If you're gonna take like Sangria, for example, you're gonna do a good job, but I don't think that this will actually happen. They are sending their troops from the south somehow. You should just move back, I guess, and replenish, and you're gonna have to move forward, but very carefully. I actually didn't expect that we're gonna make 3% against Egyptians. Okay, now you are starting to lose money. Let's go here and then try to take Alexandria. I know it's not gonna work, but let's just try it anyway. Oh shit. Okay, we're gonna try to take Alexandria then. Oh, we actually got to take it very quickly. Now let's just try to attack them. So they're gonna be able also to move back. Oh shit, 62,000. We took it. 60,000, 67,000. I don't think we're gonna make it now. Gonna have to pull back because they're gonna wipe us out. Let's just pull back right there. We still got some more score on our side. And they're gonna come back and take this territory back, so there will be their armies against our armies, to say the least. Right, let's see where they are. So we're still occupying this, is 4%. I don't think they're gonna accept anything, right? Let's see, let's suggest. White peace, not even a white peace they're gonna accept. That is not good at all, so this one is being repaired and I hope they're gonna use it. They invade us somewhere else? No. They should arrive here and liberate their territory, I guess, first. But we shall see. Now they gotta try to recapture this back. They got, of course, plenty of army still. They're replenishing, but we gotta move forward. Wait a minute, who's losing? Oh, these guys are losing, but it's gonna be alright. They're gonna replenish, and this guys too, I hope. Perhaps we should use more elephants into our armies. Anyway, we're gonna wait first, and we're gonna move back with our two armies again against them. They're moving also forward. There is a big fleet there also moving. I think 60,000. Yeah, they're taking their territory back. Gonna try to replenish here as well as there. In fact, you can go back here and replenish faster, so that they're not gonna put you in jeopardy or in any kind of trouble, you know. There's no Egyptian threat right now, as I can see. We're gonna have to come back and attack them again. Oh my god, here they come with, like, how many do they have? 100,000, 120,000 units. This is a third of their massive army that has arrived here. Don't have any other isolated regions, so we're gonna have to either face them directly or not. We'll see about that. Actually, we could completely destroy this population here, I think. Move population here, doesn't seem so. Inspire his loyalty? I don't think so. Oh, who's this? Oh, from Carthage. Police prisoner. Flog. Execute. I don't think they have joined our character pool. They just gonna perhaps arrive here and, although I assume that some of them are moving back. Yeah, they got like 100,000 men here. Because they're also moving forward. I think this war is gonna take forever. We're already losing a lot of fucking food. We cannot import any other stuff here. So we're gonna have to be careful that they will not take this region. The supply range is not gonna help us. Oh, here they come. Where exactly are they moving through this desert? Oh, that's very strange. Alright, so let's just wait. What is this here? More tyranny. Council loses popularity and loses corruption. Interfering in politics never. Has a chance to get an office. Okay, that's a good idea. So the Egyptians are just gonna arrive until here and then they're not gonna continue. And we're making actually plenty of money, that means we can invest even more into this stuff. National manpower, omen power, sacrifice to God, it's also good diplomatic range, reputation, and diplomatic stance. Diplomatic reputation +1. Now perhaps this should actually use an omen power maybe. Sacrifice to the gods costs 5% less. This is nothing. Diplomatic range 15%. Omen power 5%. I think this one should also be good. National population growth and starting experience. So now, oh my god, Cyrenaica, they're so advanced. We cannot colonize nothing just yet. We're just gonna have to wait. Now they gotta arrive, of course, here. A lot of their troops. And try and take this fort. But we shall see about that. Like I said, I think this war is gonna take forever with the Egyptians. And I think actually nothing's gonna happen, basically. It's still 2%. One is gonna just abandon. War exhaustion is high. Perhaps at one point there will be white peace, but this was just a big mistake for me because I actually didn't want to declare war on them like that. So we're just gonna wait a little bit. Now, Of course, they have more manpower than we have. But their money is going down somehow. And a good number of cohorts. Just gonna wait on these guys will be completely replenished and they will gonna attack farther on. 67% shock action is gonna be better. Although no, I think we're gonna use triple ashes. Just keep using them. 70%. Oh fuck. Not the fuck again, you fucking motherfuckers. Barbarian stronghold. I actually should go and defeat them, right? Right, I have an idea. Let's just send these guys. But we cannot go there. Terrain is impassable. Right, terrain is impossible. Impassable. So they're gonna arrive anyway here and try to defeat us, unfortunately. I go with 30,000 men. I could try to attack them, but not sure if this is gonna bring anything. Anyway, let's just move forward. We're gonna have to wait here to replenish completely before we're gonna attack them. I'm pretty sure they're gonna send a lot of units here. Here we're able to be supplied, I think, not that far away. Yeah, they have arrived. Just a few of them. Such a fucking bullshit. Create tribal vassal. But actually, I don't want to do this. No way. You go and take care of them. That was something I didn't want to do, but whatever now. Like I said, this war with Egypt is gonna take forever. Forever and ever. Forever and ever. It's never gonna change or finish. Senate doesn't agree to great alliance with these guys here. This settled tribe. Oh my god. The Macedonians have expanded extraordinarily. Frankly, look at them, they have 35. There is not much we can do to fight them. They're still having 6 allies. Almost no money. And they're expanding in a blink of an eye immediately. I can't believe this. These guys are now stationary. They're not doing anything yet. So they're not my concern. My concern are the Egyptians. Because they got 385 divisions. And we are having 207. And we're barely doing up with money. Yeah, there's the first fight. Here comes more troops. Not sure if we're gonna defeat them actually. And we did! Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, this one, Saturn is responsible. That's exactly what I think. But these guys, oh, actually they are starting to lose again. And these rebels are just arriving here, and then both of them are civilization value. Impassable terrain, so I don't think we're gonna be able to ever able to keep this territory here. I think not. It's gonna be attacked all the time. Pretty sure about that. Okay, we're gonna have to replenish with these guys first. Now we're still losing. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we cannot do anything. The only thing we can do is to invest into this stuff here. Business investments, which can increase the local import routes. In Latium, I think this would be the most important thing that we should do. Okay, 41%. 5% attrition. Oh, look at this, they have built a fort here. Gonna be a lot of money. That's really good. I wonder if we could go after it. There you go, just go and wipe them out now. Let's just wait a little bit more. See if we're gonna increase. Yeah, we did increase our territory a little bit more, which is more forward, although I know we're gonna take attrition. Barbarians defeated. Good. That means you can get back right here. Would be good if we could take this, honestly. Slave population to Rome, and some of them died. Alright, aggressive expansion is going down. And we're making just a little bit more money. Status quo. These guys are losing again. Food, wait a minute. Let's just move them here. They're gonna take 0 attrition, we're gonna have to replenish them. I think the Egyptians will send some troops to attack us here. They still got plenty of territory and everything. Right, we got 2 armies here. This is all the actually not all the armies we got in Africa here. Now we could go and try to take these guys out, for example. So let's send these guys right here. Because attrition is going down and we're gonna have to expand further. We cannot wait. There are only 16 troops, but a lot of money. They gotta recruit a lot of mercenaries. Let's see. But the Senate will not agree with this. So we're gonna have to change here. Yeah, now we could declare war on war. Isn't the Massalia would also join them? This is not a problem because they have 72 fucking divisions. They are actually very developed, although our allies would also join. Almost all of them. No, I don't think it's gonna be a good idea, actually. So Macedon is expanding right away. And unfortunately, we're not able to defeat them right now. They have, of course, more money and everything because they have the chance to expand. We should have attacked them earlier, I have to say. These barbarians are also doing a good job here. What about these guys? Wait a minute, we actually didn't even fabricate a claim on them. No, I think we should just attack them. I know we cannot just pass through. Wait a minute, how many? 20 divisions. It's not gonna be a problem. Yeah, you're gonna move back right there. And I think we should just attack them because they are the easiest to take. These guys, I'm not sure, they seem to be relatively powerful. Now let's see what's gonna happen with Egypt first. Oh shit, now this guy's not taking attrition. This is a very bad thing. I hope we're gonna do this X-Slave family emerges. Becomes a prominent family in Rome, and we're gonna lose stability. We could do some new blood in the Senate, but I'm gonna get some money. 5,000, oh this is really good actually. And I think we have a new family. Let's see. Oh, it's the family of Cloeli. That's actually okay. Now we could also go for an investment as well. Or more. Aggressive expansion impact. Population conversion speed. Right, 112. Oh shit, here they come. I don't think we're gonna be able to take this. Another council, right? Oh, we have won it. Okay, this guy is Roman Hellenic. Shit, we still have a food shortage here as far as I can see. Okay, time to move out, I think. Why don't you move right there? And you're gonna need some time to replenish anyway. Because otherwise if they get attack us 45,000 they could defeat us. Ah shit, we're still taking attrition. No, we're gonna have to pull back. We cannot keep this territory, unfortunately. Most probably because we're also lacking a lot of food almost everywhere. But we're doing what we can. Macedonians are having even more enemies now. Moria's level 10 martial advances? I don't think so. Perhaps they have reached the maximum level. 44 BC. No, they are taking attrition everywhere. They have to move back there, for example. Why these guys are not replenishing? 31,000 they are. But this campaign against Egypt is so bloody, they mass such a huge mass. I think a good idea would be to abandon this campaign, send our troops here, take the rest of Africa and focus on our stuff here because it's just not working good at all. I think this is what we should do actually. Not colonize anything there. Because the problem is that Egypt is just too far away for us to reach it. And to have it conquered. They're just way too far from us, far away. $5,000. Oh, here comes our fleet. It's not a good idea. Oh, they have medium, okay. What about suggesting? They will accept it. Separate peace. Yeah, well, if we could do better, it would have worked much better, but just not working good enough. These guys are not at war. Wait a minute, with whom are we at war? With Andros, which are... Oh, actually, we could attack this guy's Andros. Which are actually having only these two tiny nations. I mean, territory. If nothing's gonna happen, the Egyptians will get it back. We could send one of our major armies around here to take Andros. This would, I think, also kind of sue for peace of the subject. We'll also increase the war score a little bit. So I would say let's just do it. Just send this 13,000 guys. I think it should work. It should do it, I think. But they might be out of range. This could also happen. 35%, unfortunately, gonna take it back. Yeah, we've lost the siege, I know that. $101,000. Oh my god, what do they want to send this massive army? That's insane. But they're losing money. This is good. Oh shit, they have arrived here. $101,000. Okay. Shit, they're just too far away. That would be, however, good if we could take that. Yeah, we're just about, these guys are just about to be completely replenished. Yeah, they have 46,000 or something. And this guy is too. So we should send them here, but I think they're gonna again take a lot of attrition. Diplomatic stance cost. Yeah, let's do it. Ah, shit. Ah, you fucking motherfucker. I think this stupid fucking bug will happen all the time. They're gonna have all the time problems with these fucking savages here. I'm pretty sure about that. Let's send this guy's back, of course. But, like I said, it's gonna be like shit. Nothing's gonna happen. You could go back and take this. Let's try. And let's have an eye on our fleet. I don't think there's something will happen here. Oh, so we have 13. Remember, what's their level? 11. We should still defeat them. I thought that level. Okay, we can send our fleet back there. Oh shit, here they come. But I still think we should make it. Comet sighted. Really? Where are they moving? They're moving here, I think. Well, this is Phrygia. So finally, time to import some more stuff. Let's go with livestock. Will cost 50 surplus. 3 local food plus 3. Right, so it should actually be alright. Let's speak now. Oh my god, look at them, they're coming again with another huge army. So there's gonna be a battle here that I hope we're gonna win. Oh shit. Wait a minute, they have 71,000. Why don't you move back here and take care of those guys? Oh shit. There has been a peace. There has been peace. And there has been a white peace or something. Oh, that's great. I think it was because we have attacked them there. Right, so you can move your asses back. The question is, what shall we do now? Now, there are many possibilities. We could either not even sure, perhaps here. We could either attack Macedon, because otherwise they're gonna expand too much. They have expanded anyway too much. Of course, they still got 6 allies, and the Senate will not agree to declare war on them yet. Though, we have enough military support here. Aggressive expansion is much better, so the situation is looking better now, all in all. It was unnecessary with Egypt, a total unnecessary war, but whatever. No, it is what it is. So we're gonna have to think either to attack Macedon once they're gonna have plenty of enemies, so we're just gonna wait then. In the meantime, I'm thinking of attacking this tiny nation here, because they are completely alone in this. Yeah, we should just expand a little bit farther. If we can attack Macedon, we're gonna have to try to take this territory, which would be the easiest thing to do. And if we gotta manage to invade them here, it's gonna be even much better. But we'll see about that. Anyway, now let's just move back and see what's gonna happen next. So like I said, I think we should attack. These guys are both of them allied, and of course they're gonna support each other. Do we have Casus Belli? Yes, we're gonna have Casus Belli against them as well. So we could take over the rest of Africa here, which would be great. Then we're gonna have to take Sicily. I cannot wait to attack these guys as well. Right, that will be it. Minor characters. Oh, there you go. Fortified camps. 4 defense, 5%. Army maintenance comes my turn. Now this is the most important. The siege engineers +1, that is also very important. Come on. Yeah, some guys are just getting some attrition. What are you guys doing here? You can go and defend borders if you want. More research points, that is very welcomed. More tribesmen. Army maintenance costs -10%, that is fantastic. Starting experience. Well, I don't think we need this. Wrestling expansion impact, that would also be cool. So we should make now a bunch of money. I mean, a lot of money. Let's see what we got here. Cyrenaica. 519 provinces. That is indeed cool. That is indeed very awesome. Oh, look at them. I think, 0 for each versus 3. They have declared war on Phrygians, and they are really trying to expand a lot. And immediately. And they will, actually, because they have, look at this, 385 divisions. Martial arts, advanced and stuff like that. They're really becoming much stronger. We're not in the position now to face them. We're gonna have to increase a little bit more our influence in them. First of all, let's just clean Northern Africa, then Sicily, and then we're gonna expand farther against Macedon. Also, possibly in Spain. These guys have also are trying to expand Maurya versus Sakya. Although they got plenty of territory, they're trying to expand farther. I frankly think that Egypt will collide with Maurya. And it will be a great opportunity for us to take out Egypt because they are stronger than Maurya actually. At that time, I hope we're gonna have Greece and Asia Minor. We're gonna have a huge power. Rome should be a huge power anyway. Gotta export more stone. So you can go and hunt fleets, and you can go and defend borders. Where would they go? Here, okay, that's all right. More stability. Proper ritual will cost. Yeah, let's do this. I think we should first try to take Massalia and this region here. We're gonna have to attack them both. And it's not gonna be easy because they have built a lot of forts all around the area here. It's gonna be actually rather difficult. Well, they got 72 divisions. Now, in order to do this, we're gonna have to put together. Wait a minute, actually, can we declare war on them? I know that the Senate will accept this. Yeah, they will accept this, and I should just go on those guys, or against those guys. You go right there. We've got 3 armies. I think there shouldn't be a problem at all. It's just gonna take some time, a while, these guys will arrive here. But basically it should be alright. We should do fine. I've just seen how rich and important the Egyptian towns are, and I cannot wait to conquer them right there. And look at this area. It's extremely rich and has a lot of important bonuses, I think, for the Empire. Our aggressive expansion has also gone down a lot. It's looking very good. Anyway, I think we gotta continue next time. We're gonna have to end it here. We still got a council in power. So, next episode we're gonna try to capture all of Northern Africa. We're gonna try to take Sicily, and we're gonna have to keep an eye on Macedon and attack them at the right point. Try to put a foothold here in Greece and Epirus, finally. I really gotta do this. And then, see what we're gonna do. As you can see, we also have a lot of subjects, which is fantastic. And we're gonna just keep them on. And, yeah, this is what we're gonna do. In the meantime, we're gonna also keep an eye on Egypt. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to stop their advancement against the Phrygians. They gotta take them out. And they gotta continue expanding in this area. That's unstoppable. Playing with Egypt perhaps would be the easiest thing to do, maybe. In the next campaign, who knows. With Mauritians, perhaps also. You never know. But this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna try to do with the next turn. We're gonna actually try to take these guys out. We have 3 massive armies here. They're moving forward. We cannot colonize anything now. Member of the family, but which family? This family. This guy is imprisoned. Gladiatorial depot. Banish. This is from the fact, although he has got blood, I'm not sure why is he in prison. No possible characters. Whatever. Yeah, so this is the plan next turn. Anyway, I'm gonna end the recording here, so thank you very much for watching. And until next time, bye bye.